on moving forward, always getting closer.
Hello friends and allies, and welcome to Rapid Respawn. Today we're gonna talk about how to think about Rapid Respawn and how you generally should be thinking when you're charm hunting. So let's jump right into it. Let me give you some tips during the Rapid Respawn. Do not go raids, since they are not effective by the Rapid Respawn, so it's the same as normally. For bosses, or not bosses, but unique monsters which gives extra charm points, like Water Buffalo or Goblin Leader, you can do them any other day. And some spawns are actually big enough to go without Rapid Respawn. Those should you consider to do normally, but they work extra fine during today, so it's also an option to do it today, but it will be more effective to do it another day. My last suggestion about what not to do, it's about being smart. Let me give an example of vampires. You can have vampire in pretty much all the Ankramum tombs, but what's the purpose of doing the vampires in Ankramum if you anyways gonna go and do it in Edron Crypt later, where you also get the Bride and the Viscount. So my suggestion is to be smart and think about the spawns you're going, so you're not killing them at several places. And to be farming the maximum amount of charming points, it's most effective to do the 500 kill charm points. So let me now jump to suggestion of spawns of where to be charm hunting. I just want to say that I already have 7 charms, and the spawns which I'm about to show you is spawns which I need to do myself. So this is not the very best spawns to do if you have 0 charm points, but if you have done a couple of charms, I may recommend something good for you as well. So without any further ado, let's jump to the suggested hunting areas for charm points. Yalahar Factory is good for 3 monsters, which I'm especially looking for. We have the damaged worker golems, the bandits and the beggars. So we have 45 charm points, which we want to finish here, and all the others are simply extra. There are an option to go down some holes. Just remember that it's damaged worker golems which you want, and not worker golems, since them you can do in Oramond. So here you will gain some extra bats, spider, rats, goblins, chickens, and dark magician, wolf, Amazon, and much more. So this is a really good place to get some extra charm points, but not to finish them. On the way to Falcons, I've been killing Gnarlhounds once in a while, and now I finally saw that I have just a little left, so today I decided to finish them in this area in Sao. For the next spawn, we're gonna take us down to Warzone tasks, and we're gonna do it in the Sniffler area. Here we're gonna focus on the Wigglers, and the Earth Elementals and the Wyvern are simply bonuses. Here you're just gonna focus to be in this area over here, and the Sniffler also gain you 1 charm point. The next spawn is also in war zones, and here the focus is Crystal Crushers and Wyvern, and here you're also gonna get another kind of Earth Elemental monster, but this is why I'm talking about when being effective and smart. If you were to finish Wyvern in the spawn earlier, this spawn will be much less effective. The next one is damaged and enraged crystal golems. This area is also in war zones. Here you will gain 25 points, but you could also choose to get 40 if you like to finish the damaged ones and the ones running. This area is the very best area, and this is an area which you should check every day, since it has the possibility to be 3 different spawns with 3 different kind of unique monsters. Today I were lucky to have Gloomwolf and able to pick up the items for some extra death protection in view. By every server save, this spawn is changing monsters, so you can get Hunter or Poacher or Bear, depending on which day it is. So this is a spawn which you should check every day after server save. And in this area you will get 30 charm points today, and tomorrow maybe 45. This area is located just northwest of the Amazon camp. Here is another spawn with a unique monster which you can't find anywhere else. This spawn is really tiny, so it wouldn't work without the rapid respawn on a higher level. This place in Venor is really nice to do during the rapid respawn and is 25 charm points. Carling Cults -2 is one of my favorite spawn to charm hunt. Or not favorite, but it's one of the better, since you will combine it with the Edron Hero Cave. Here you will finish the Vile Grandmaster, do the Cult Enforcer and the Cult Believer, and especially good on rapid respawn, since you only need to be on the -2, and therefore the Enforcer is gonna be especially effective. Here you will gain pretty much 50 points with the Cult Believer and Enforcer, and if you haven't finished Grandmaster as me, it's 75. This area is located in the Zoo Arena in Jalahar. This area you will do 3 kind of mutated rats, bats and tigers. Here you will focus the rats, and when you're done with the rats you will go the Muggy Plains, and you know the place just over the red teleport? There you will finish the bats and tigers. This area is the Tiquanda Laboratory. Here you will do 4 kind of monster: Spit Nettle, Swampling, Carniphilia and mutated humans. This is an area which is really nice by combining several monsters together, and you're being really effective. And this is the reason why you shouldn't do mutated humans in Jalahar. You will do them here anyways. Welcome to Crystal Caves in Ink. In this area I will focus crystal spiders and ice golems. And for those who haven't done the specters, this is a nice area to do the specters as well. This is the sunken cave in Ink. In this area you will do 100 points, and these monsters are not the ones found in Oramond West Raid. This is a really nice area to charm hunt, and I recommend to use the summon and you simply run back and forth, back and forth. The spawns which I showed you are not spawns for people who have 0 charms. This is spawns for people who have done a couple of charms before and need to go to less good places, but they are still very good during the rapid respawn. Little bit unique spawns. If you were to have 0 charms, this is not the very best areas. Some areas are of course very good, like the Ink Quaras is one of the best spawns to go if you have 0 charms. Like it's the Edron Vampire Crypt, Amazon Camp, Barbarians in Svarground, Dark Cathedral. Those are really great spawns to do during the rapid respawn, but this is options for people who have done a lot of charms before. So if you came this far, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And I hope you got some use of this video and that you will use it to charm hunt. So I wish you the best of luck on your own charm hunting.